Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at something pretty fascinating, actually. A marketing campaign that managed to, well, bridge two quite different worlds. Competitive swimming and home appliances.
That's right. It's quite a clever one. We're digging into how Midea, their big name in home appliances, made a real splash during the FINA Budapest 2017 swimming event.
Right. Not just any splash, but through an award-winning social media campaign. It connected swimming and things like washing machines, which isn't the most obvious link.
Not at all. And we've got some interesting stuff to guide us. There's info on Midea's background with swimming sponsorships, some Instagram posts showing the campaign, a YouTube video too.
And insights into the creator, Brando, and his company, the BRANDO GROUP.
Yeah, and the core question laid out in our sources is basically, how do you even start to logically link swimming, the athleticism, the water, with kitchen and laundry appliances for a global brand like Midea?
It's a real creative puzzle. So where did Midea's connection with swimming begin? It wasn't just for Budapest, was it?
No, they have a history there. It actually started back in 2008. They sponsor the Chinese national swimming team for the Beijing Olympics.
Ah, okay. So initially more focused on the Chinese market.
Exactly. That was the main goal then. But it evolved. They stepped up their game, became an official FINA sponsor.
Yeah.
FINA is now World Aquatics, by the way.
Right.
And they got exclusivity in the home appliance category. That was a much bigger global move.
Okay, so they had this global sponsorship, but how do you activate it? Make it work? That seems to be where Brando comes in, around October 2015.
Precisely. The job of taking that sponsorship and really, building the Midea brand globally through it, that landed with him. The focus shifted to the World Cups. There was Windsor in 2016.
Which wasn't ideal, I gather.
Well, it was a short course event, kind of a unique venue. Maybe not the best platform for making a big global noise for Midea. So strategically, they put more focus and resources into the 2017 World Cup in Budapest.
Budapest. Yeah. Okay, and that's where things really took off, it seems. They had multiple things going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely multifaceted. They had a physical booth, right outside the arena.
Yeah, I saw an image of that. Looked quite slick.
It was a place for local distributors to bring clients. Consumers could check out products. Swim stars might even stop by, get hands-on with Midea stuff. There's an Instagram post from @BrandoGrand showing it off.
And naturally, the usual logo visibility around the event. We got a link to a Facebook photo showing that too. But the core, the really talked about part, was the social media side, right? Especially given maybe limited resources compared to, say, TV ads.
Exactly that. They knew they needed high impact, maybe without a huge traditional media budget. So the focus was this creative social media push. And honestly, the idea was brilliant in its simplicity.
Tell us about it.
They used these tiny miniature swimmer figures, and they had them visually diving into Midea appliances.
Oh, wow. Like diving into a washing machine drum or onto a fridge shelf?
Yeah, exactly like that. Playful, visually arresting. It immediately grabs your attention.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
You really need to see it, I imagine.
You do, and you can. We really encourage you listening to check out the YouTube video. It's on the Midea Global channel titled FINA World Swimming Championships, FINA 2017 Midea. It shows it perfectly.
We'll put links in the show notes, definitely. And there are Instagram posts, too, on Midea's own feed.
Yes, several examples on the @Midea Global Instagram from that time. It really shows how they found that sweet spot, that unexpected connection.
It's clever because it takes something every day, an appliance, and injects that energy, that dynamism of swimming, makes it fun.
Totally. It makes you look twice. And clearly it worked. The sources mention it won awards.
Which makes sense.
Right.
Now, Midea wasn't just doing the social media thing in Budapest, were they? There was another role.
Correct. On top of being an official global sponsor, they also sponsored the FINA World Record Award, the actual ceremony, the trophy presentation. Midea was behind that too.
So reinforcing that link to peak performance and excellence?
Exactly. And again, there are some Instagram posts from @BrandoGrand that capture those moments. The ceremony, the trophy, adds another layer to their involvement.
Okay, let's talk more about Brando, the person guiding this. The sources say over 25 years of experience.
Yeah, quite a long track record in global branding and communication. And what seems unique about his approach, based on our materials, is that he shares real learnings, anecdotes from companies he's personally worked with.
Including some big names that maybe weren't always so strategically sharp.
Apparently so. It sounds like very practical, hands-on insight, not just theory. Learning from the trenches, so to speak.
And he does this now through his company, the BRANDO Group.
That's right, the Brando Group. It's set up as sort of a global network. Specialists in different fields, branding, creativity, sports, art, even well-being.
Interesting mix.
Yeah, the idea is they build a specific team for each client's challenge. Tailored expertise with, as they put it, your brand plus your brando in the center of gravity.
Your BRANDO, meaning a core team lead or philosophy.
Seems like it. And central to the Brando Group is this credo they call B plus what? Just the letter B and a plus sign.
B plus what? Okay, what does that stand for?
Well, Brando's vision for it is about encouraging people and brands to basically be more.
Be more what?
More connected, more inspired, more challenged, more consulted, more trained, smarter, more confident, and ultimately just be more positive.
Huh. Be more positive, be more inspired. You kind of see how that mindset might lead to something like, well, swimmers diving into fridges.
Absolutely. It connects back, doesn't it? That positive, inspired approach, looking for connections where others might not see them. It's about fostering a certain outlook.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and just a practical point, the sources mentioned the pronunciation of Medea.
It's pronounced my dear.
Yeah.
My dear. Good to know.
My dear.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so wrapping this up then. The Medea campaign in Budapest 2017 really stands out, doesn't it? A fantastic example of smart, creative social media marketing.
Definitely. Finding that engaging, surprising link between swimming and home appliances, guided by Brando and the Brando Group's vision, it shows what's possible, even perhaps with managed resources.
And again, we really do encourage you, the listener, to see this creativity. Check out that YouTube video, look at the Instagram posts, the links are on the Brando Group's website, and we'll have them right in our show notes for you.
It's worth seeing. And that B plus credo we talked about, be more connected, inspired, positive, it gives you a sense of the philosophy, the thinking behind that kind of successful, innovative campaign.
And if this dive into the art and science of global branding has caught your interest, you should definitely explore other B+ podcast episodes. They apparently offer more of these kinds of insights and real-world stories from Brando's work.
Yeah, lots more examples out there.
So we'll leave you with a final thought to chew on. Where else could seemingly totally different fields be creatively connected? What unexpected links could lead to really memorable brand experiences if we just, well, think a bit more positively and inspiredly?